So, welcome back. And first off, before I get to the final thoughts, I'd like to say thank you for listening to this. If you sat through all three, or I'm sorry, all two that I put up so far, and now the third one. If you've gotten this far, basically, thank you so much because you didn't have to. You could have turned it off and just said, "This is just." I feel dumber by listening to this, but you didn't. You held in there, and I appreciate that. Um, final thoughts. I shouldn't be allowed to think anymore. That's the real final thought because all this came from just one thought, if you can believe that or not. Uh, moving on. The final thoughts on this. You guys already know what it is. Everybody has those needs sometimes where they want to secure those, and they might not have an outlet or a way to do that. They might not be in a relationship because of drought or something else, and everybody sooner or later will need the cut buddy agreement. Well, unless I don't know, you're anyway. And this is where this stems from. This just stems from a guy who's been lonely for the past few years, and it's like, man, I'll think about this in intricate detail, for no apparent reason. So no, it wasn't a stunt, or it wasn't something to let's try to make money. Like, no, it was definitely not that. It's just a wild, stupid idea. I really hope nobody runs with it. But then again, I've seen dumber things happen. Just remember, if you do run with it, at least pass me a cut of it, and I won't say anything. But no, I mean, it just goes to show you, man. It's not so much like, oh, okay, everybody needs that, but everybody gets lonely, and in the end, there's someone out there for everyone, whether you believe that or not. It really is. You just have to find that person. But until then, just try to go for Mr. and Mrs. right now, and like I would just be like happy, like I can't find Mrs. right, I can't find Mrs. right now. I'm just trying to find Mrs. You feel me? I know you feel me. But that's where this whole big idea came from, just me coming home from work thinking about, man, if only there was just some way of having a legal bonding thing, or just, what, you're my cut buddy, all right, I'm done, okay, I'm gonna leave, thank you, and see you later, or something like that. And I'm sure a lot of you are thinking to yourselves, well, Rockman, we kind of already have that, or like, those kind of things do exist, for people. You just got to get out there, and that's true. But I don't know. It's like nowadays with so many things, people seem isolated and they seem reserved sometimes. And I mean, and it's not so much our fault as people. It's just look at how everything is set up. Look at how. You can almost just not even have to leave your house, on a daily basis, and you could survive because everything is so personalized now and everything is so customizable. It's almost like everything is so selfish nowadays. So, with that being said, and this is kind of getting into, I don't know how I'm putting a moral spin on such a horrible episode, but it's just kind of getting into, don't forget to, remember that there's other things in the world, and to not isolate yourself, like just kind of be out there. And I mean, I guess this is my way of telling myself that too, because I'm probably the worst when it comes to getting out and meeting new people, because in terms of meeting new people, it's so tough for me to do because I'm always working and school, and once again, that's it's not really an excuse. But, I let that become my excuse because I kind of don't go anywhere but work and school because I'm so tired by the end of the day. So, in the end, the final thoughts are, hey, cut buddy agreement, customize it any way you want. And I'm sure such things exist. Shout out to the already cut buddies out there. But just remember, at the end of the day, you're not fooling yourself. You're not fooling the other person. You really do want someone to spend the rest of your life with, to settle down with. And you'll find that one day. It's just right now, like everybody says, like have fun, and once again, I guess this is all kind of me. It's kind of myself talking to myself because I really get down about that. I really get down about my isolation a lot, and I get down about not being able to really, just go out there and meet someone. So I guess to me, I'll find that special someone someday. I just gotta keep looking, not give up, as many people have told me. And to you out there, if you feel like things just aren't working out, don't give up hope. There's a lot of people that are doing a lot worse. You never know until you actually find out. Like, man, people are doing a lot worse than me. Because I thought I was doing pretty bad, but there's actually people out there that have done a lot worse than I have when it comes to the dating scene and it comes to just having someone or being in a relationship. So, it always looks brighter. You don't believe that now, but it does. It really does. It always looks brighter. And just remember, if all else fails, pretty soon it might be the Cut Buddy agreement. You never know. But please, make sure you go and comment on the page, on the YouTube page, or, comment on Facebook about it. I'm sure I'm going to hear a lot of people, and before I get a lot of angry comments blowing me up, remember, this is not serious. Nothing I say is serious. Nothing I say really matters because it's all opinionated, There's no fact around it. There's no matter of facts around it, It's just my opinion, Take it or leave it. Most of the time, just leave it. Another thing, too, I wanted to say, thank you to the people, once again, I can't thank you enough, who did comment on my page. And one comment that really stood out was, Cliff, you need a Rockman. I'm sure you guys know who I am by now. But they're like, Rockman, you really need some music. And I do. And I apologize for not putting it on this second episode as well. But if you guys have, or you think you can make some music for my show, I would love to have it. For all you independent sound people out there, just hit me up because I have a lot of friends who do sound and and just anybody who can do sound and would like to submit it to me, just hit me up on the comments, leave your, email or not so much that. You can send me a message, I guess, and, we'll just go from there. Because I would like to have some music, so I won't, entirely bore you guys. I mean, not too bad for the one or two listeners that I actually have. But yeah, dude, I just, once again, thanks for that. And that went out to my boy John Weiss, who was like, yeah, man, you need some music, get something to get everybody's attention. I appreciate you for listening to it and taking it serious. And I just want to say your comment was not in vain. I really did meant to have, I really did. I wanted to have some music on here, but I couldn't get any at this time. And this idea was so good, I had to go ahead and put it up there. So I promised within the next few shows, I'm not going to say the next show, but within the next few shows, I will have some intro music made up from somebody. And like I said, if you have any music you'd like to submit to the show, just let me know. And I'll definitely put it on there because, I mean, you'd be helping me out. And, I mean, I'd help you out, about getting your music out there. So, just... And any other suggestions or comments, this show sucks or anything like that, please put it on there because I'm always looking for ways to improve the show. And while it's not a serious show or even has a real budget, I'm always looking for ways to improve it and to make you guys laugh and entertain you guys and stuff like that. I hope you, out of all my episodes, I hope you really get something that you can take home and at least talk about. And I hope you did out of this one too. I'm sure you're going to talk about how demented and crazy of a person I am, but everybody already knows that. So it's all good. I just want to say thank you once again for listening. And shout out to all my friends out there. Shout out to all of the cut relationships that are going on right now. And shout out to all of you for listening today. I appreciate it. And once again, this is the Insomniac's Journal because I think I know the truth because I can't sleep. All right, guys. See you later. I'm out.